Hello there, and welcome to the Natalie and damn, that wasn't a prompt.
I was vibing.
Let's do that from the top.
Okay.
Hello there, and welcome to the Natalie
and Dennis Show podcast.
Welcome to our third episode. Oh my gosh. So this is actually our first time back in the studio. I was very, very sick, right? I was actually just coughing up a storm right prior to this.
You just had a halls.
Yes, I just had a haul and coughing a lot. So if there's a little bit of coughing, I do apologize. But hey, look at our little decoration. If you are listening right now, you're missing out on the visuals. I try to decorate a little bit because our Natalie and Dennis Show sign is yet to be delivered.
It's missing.
Yes, it is missing in action somewhere. So happy almost Valentine's Day and welcome to our Valentine's Day special.
I hate these glasses, first of all.
All right, let's take them off.
It warps everything. I like yours. Yours are so cool.
You can have these.
Oh man, I got to put these on.
Let me try those.
Let's swap. Those are terrible.
Are they really?
I think I wore them for a TikTok a while back and like it was bothering me.
Whoa. Well, welcome.
They're not good at all. And
hey, everyone.
Wow, these are HD.
Oh my God, I love these. What?
We should have just started like that.
We should have started.
That'd be intro music. That's how it should have been.
All right, honey. Let's cheers because
boom.
For love, for amore. This is going to be our 12th Valentine's Day together. How crazy is that?
That is amazing.
Amazingly crazy.
Amazing.
It's going to be scary once we have been together more time than
we've been alive.
We've been alive. That's getting there.
We're always growing, so it'll never reach.
Oh, you think? It'll never reach?
No duh, math, Natalie.
I'm bad at math. Actually.
That's one of the topics for today, actually. I wanted to bring that up.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. First of all, Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
We're excited to be here. And Dennis, how was your week? What are your celebrations?
My week. I played soccer on Sunday, so my knee is kind of coming together, but then it got swollen.
It's swollen.
So then that kind of got irritated.
Got swole.
Super strong. Mm-hmm. Lost another 4 pounds. So that's good. Working, grinding, doing my thing. David's not coming to the gym with me anymore because he's got English school. He's practicing his English.
David, say hello to the camera. We have our beautiful cameraman over there.
Hello. My English is good now.
It's getting so much better, honestly. So yeah.
Wait. David, what is show me your chest. What do you have on your chest? Wait, you gotta put your camera. There you go. Oh, it's that self promo.
A little spam.
Yeah, at VJK. That's cool. Okay, moving on.
So
my week.
Yeah.
The whole knee situation thing.
I know that has you bombed. I know.
Working really hard on this.
The podcast. It's been so fun. I'm so happy that we did it and that we're currently doing it. This week you were asking me because every week Dennis and I, we sit with each other in this meeting. It's a Friday meeting that we call a week at a glance. And pretty much we go through our entire week and in a worksheet, we type in everything we're going to do for the whole week and it keeps us accountable and all of that. I was just about to show it, but then I was like, that would be too much. And, you were just mentioning how much more organized we've been. And yeah, it's fun to finally, you were like, how do we have all this time to do the podcast? And it's because we've been so organized. I've been waking up personally at 6 a.m.
Crazy.
Heading to the gym. And what else? And I've been going to bed at 10 p.m., which is unheard of. Ridiculous considering I'm a late night sleeper, a night owl, all that jazz. But I've been taking melatonin, so that's been very helpful. But yeah, I feel like we've been doing very well together and I'm excited for
But you've been using earplugs.
Oh my God, that's been a game changer.
The amount of times you've busted into my room telling me I've been too loud is ridiculous. First of all, bust down the door naked.
Well, right? Yeah, I don't sleep with. All right, let's expose me here.
Start screaming at me. Whatever. Well, moving on past that.
Well, wait, hold on. No, let's go to that. Since you exposed me,
oh, okay.
I want to expose you.
What are you going to say?
I think I'm being a very nice wife because I'm actually going to sleep at my own terms at 10 p.m. in my bed like a queen. And then when he gets a little loud and I hear him through my earbuds, I'm like, Dennis, put it down.
No, you scream at me.
Do I really?
Yeah, you really do. I mean, yeah, you're tired.
What do you do?
It's understandable.
All right. First topic of the day. Shall I get into it or you're going to get into it?
I mean, did you talk about your week?
You asked, yeah, I said
I want to ask you about your week.
I woke up early.
So that was the highlight of your week?
That wasn't the highlight of my week. I mean, so we're doing celebrations or something?
So
Well, here's a big one.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I finally got my full-on diagnosis for ADHD. It was very wild to kind of like sit down and read a 24-page analysis about myself from like a professional's perspective. Like Natalie Alzate, Miss Alzate walked in very well groomed and she wasn't tardy. And it is a good observation to say that she is doing this and that and blah, 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 blah. So it was all in all interesting. And yeah, it's something that I'm still coping with and trying to understand more about myself. So yeah.
So that was your past week. Cool.
That was my week.
So moving on to the next topic, right? We were talking about goals. Goals is like the whole thing about the whole year.
I'm so ready for it.
Right?
Yeah, goals. I love goals. I'm a big goal person. Matter of fact, we still haven't written our goals and we're already in February. Like what? Well, we're in January, but this goes up in February. And I'm a little bit upset about that. But yeah, this year I actually sat with myself. I purchased a calendar and I did like all of the rituals that I like to complete throughout the month. And I put like little stickers. My calendar looks so cute. Like my planner. I still haven't showed anyone, but I'm very excited. So yeah.
So as many of you might not know, I'm big into running. I'm a big runner. And PRs and goals and all these things are very big when it comes to running or doing anything athletic, right? So there was a user on Reddit, I'm a big Reddit person, who was talking about how he missed his goal by only a couple seconds.
And
right?
in terms of running?
In terms of running, right? He had this goal in mind and he missed out on his goal by a couple seconds, right? And that actually happened to you a couple days ago because you went running with me. Yeah.
So Dennis really wants me to be a runner and I'm not a runner. Okay. It's like, I do not like it, but I'm trying to be more positive about it. So I told him I will start running with him once a month. And it just so happened that week I was very motivated. Beginning of the year, I was like, all right, I'll run with you twice. And so I did. And I missed the target goal. The target goal was 16 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And I missed it by a second. And I was so upset.
You were only 3 steps away.
Oh my God. If I had just pushed a little harder over that cramp.
So that leads me into, how do you normally feel or deal with frustration or whatever you feel when you don't achieve or meet a goal?
That's my question.
Yeah, I'm asking you that.
Well, you know how I am. I'm very much like an overachiever. I feel like I'm very goal driven, very result driven. And so I'm very hard on myself. Yeah. Like every week I need this sensation of doing this with my iPad, which is just like crossing things off, is so satisfying for me. And if I don't do that, it irks me. Right. Even like my morning workouts, it's like check, check, check. So how do I deal with a lack of completing goals? I try and analyze what didn't work out, but I talk to my life coach and sob about it probably.
So you would say that you keep it inside?
No, I actually talk it out.
You express it out.
Yeah. I meet with a life coach once a week. Her name is Jody. And, like one of my biggest goals, I've literally had this goal for years and it makes me sad because people ask me about it and they're like, Natalie, when are you going to release a stationery line? Like, when are you going to do, that? Like, you're like the stationery girl. You love journaling. You love pens, all of that. You look very handsome. Okay. Interesting. Actually, you look
He's not even showing me. I've been holding this here the whole time.
Dennis, for the listeners, Dennis is holding a beautiful rose in his mouth.
I'm going to use this as promo that for you listeners, we're also doing this live in video on YouTube on the Natalie and Dennis Show channel.
Check it out. And if you haven't subscribed already to the podcast and you would like to rate us and you like what you're hearing, please give us a 5-star rating.
Explanation. I had a rose in my mouth. That was it. It's that simple. I have to explain what was going on.
Yeah. So that's how I deal with my whole not meeting my goals. What about you?
I am quiet about it. I tend to be.
I don't feel like you write goals.
I like internalize it. I make goals.
Yeah.
And I'm very serious about goals, especially like the weight loss one.
Oh, you were great about that. Dennis has lost so much weight, you guys. I really do wish you would just post that one video of yourself the first day you started running. It's ridiculous looking at it.
Yeah.
You were...
It's wild.
It's so different.
So anyways, this person that was on Reddit, he was talking about how he just got really angry. He got very frustrated. And a couple comments actually told him how to better deal with his frustration when it comes to missing out on goals. So I wanted to read a couple for you.
Yeah.
So disappointment is natural when you only just miss your target, but you can use it as a learning experience. What can you put right next time? Where can you improve? If you fear bonking, which is like not meeting a goal, what can you do next time to reduce the chance of that happening? So it is analyzing.
Yeah. So I analyze and I self-reflect with my life coach and I talk it out. I think that's like the best thing. So yeah.
Oh, wait. I have one more before we move into that.
All right. Because, today is the episode of love. So I have something spicy for you guys. So before that.
Someone else said a good thing to do is to gain a positive mindset, right? To inverse your thinking. You're looking at it that you missed out by a minute or a couple seconds. Ask yourself instead, how much did you beat your last PR? Every time I've missed out, I inverse it. So it's changing your perspective.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Glass half empty, half full.
Makes so much sense.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, now that we left you guys with some very positive snippets, welcome to Spicy Time.
Spicy Time.
Say it with me, everyone. That means say it with me.
It's spicy time.
Yeah, you're gonna be the one.
Tiene que poner un audio. Put a song. Put something. Oh shit.
Oh, that's not very spicy. Give me a spicy one.
Spicy. Is there anything spicy?
Spicy segment. Let me just tell you guys. This is. Oh, that's very relaxing. Well,
and spicy. Oh, whatever. Then whatever.
There's a spicy. So this is a show segment where I ask you all and Dennis spicy questions. Are you ready to start?
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, ready? This shocked me. So a study says that men think about sex every 7 seconds. What are your thoughts on this?
I haven't thought about sex since we started this, and it's been how long? 7, 8 minutes?
Yeah.
So no.
11
minutes.
11. Wow. That really sounded English.
That sounded
11.
That sounded German. No, it's not. 11.
Well, let me tell you this. Okay. When I was in about high school, right?
Yeah.
I loved digging into like old school magazines, 17 magazine, Cosmopolitan, whatever. Cosmo, man. And they would be like, men think about sex every 7 seconds. And I remember I'd sit in class and I'd look at guys and I was like, he's thinking about sex. He's thinking about sex.
No way.
Yeah.
That's, oh my God.
No. I'd be like, is it? No, because I thought that it was like a real thing. Of course, that's been proven wrong.
Cosmo's ruined more than one relationship at some point.
I'm curious who that writer was. But I mean, kind of going off of that, who do you think desires more sexy time, men or women?
I think it depends on the age.
Oh, tell me more.
I think younger guys
Horny little boys
are like more into it, right? Whereas I think like,
wait, can you explain that? So like, is that personally speaking, like, do you feel like your libido was higher as a younger boy?
No, speaking with other men, I think that I've known.
So you're speaking for all
First
men.
of all, kids that are younger, they're immature and they tend to make more sex jokes, right? So it proves that it is on their mind more often, I would say.
Sure.
I don't think I make sex jokes, but it's like when I'm playing Xbox or whatever, I'm not like hot. That's what I actually did. That's what she said a couple days ago.
You always do it. That's what she said, which I'm curious if people would roast your ass because like Gen Z now is like, there are so many words that you can't say.
I don't care.
I don't care either, but I will be honest. I used to do the side part and I think the side part's very sexy. And all of a sudden when everyone's like, the side part sucks. Oh God, look at me now. I'm a freaking poser.
A middle part.
There you go. So answer the question. Who likes sex more, men or women?
Older women.
Agreed.
Older women are all about it.
Isn't it kind of crazy? I feel like the tables turn. I feel like younger boys, you're right. But then as a woman grows older, like I feel like her libido is higher. And the only reason I speak about this is because within like my girl group, oh my God, this is terrible. There's so many of them that are getting divorced.
Ooh.
Okay. We're getting there now.
But you're the youngest one of the group.
I'm the youngest one of the group.
You're the only one of your 20s.
Yeah. So picture this. It's like a Sex in the City type of like table, like the
Yeah.
Okay. So the show.
Yeah.
And so we're all sitting down and we're like, all right, so how's your love life? I'm getting a divorce. I'm getting a divorce. I'm getting a divorce. And then they're like crazy having sex with other men. Like they're just, well, no, they've already gotten divorces. Sorry. They've been past that stage, but now they're finally announcing it.
Yeah.
And I just think it's interesting because in school, it was kind of like girls were more like sweet and they wanted the love notes and this and that. But now, I don't know. I just think that's kind of interesting.
What do you think about that? First of all, divorces are so common now.
They say that, in your 20s, everyone's getting married. In your 30s, everyone's getting divorced.
Wow.
And I see it. I do. I think it's because a lot of people get married very young. And I mean, I can't say for sure, right? Everybody's different, but like, you don't know, you do know yourself, but you know more. Like, I feel like I know who I really am now, closer to 30 than I was at 20.
Yeah.
And now when I even think about it, like, I think we did get married kind of young. I was 24.
You wanted to get married even younger.
I did.
I was the one that kind of held out a little bit. It wasn't about the not wanting to get married. I just wanted everything to be established.
Yes.
And then get married.
And I 100% agree with that now. Like, I cannot believe people get married at 18, 17.
What does it take for all these people to get divorced? Like, what is the main cause of the divorces of these people that you know, these friends that you have?
For women, I feel like it's lack of attention. So surprisingly, like, a lot of them will be like, oh, we just started to drift apart. He started doing his own thing. I started doing my own thing. He wouldn't come to bed on time. I just started doing my own thing. Like those little things, I think, start to add up, or just like feeling unseen. Yeah, is one as well. But here's another question. A lot of people can't seem to agree on this. So you tell me.
Tell me.
How long should sexy time last?
That's funny. That's very interesting. I think I don't know. I had read a study.
Okay.
Right. And this is just off the top of my head. I might be wrong. I think I had heard that the average length of time is 5 minutes or less, which is wild.
But that's like in action, right?
Like in it to win it.
Right.
You're in it.
Right.
All right.
So, and what's the other side of it?
I think women want longer time, right? Like over 45 minutes, I think was what women tend to want. I know I think the average time of masturbation for women is over an hour.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I never knew that stat.
Yeah.
That's super interesting.
But I would say like a mutual mid ground would be 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay. That's including foreplay?
No.
That's doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what somebody has to say. Anonymous. Okay. I got you.
Anonymous.
Okay. Ideal for me is 20 to 30 minutes of foreplay, followed by 3 to 5 minutes of penetrative sexy time.
That is not enough time.
So then the next person, Anonymous, says, damn, girls really like foreplay as much as the internet made me believe. If I may ask, any reason for this? Is it that you just need to get, or do you just enjoy foreplay more? So,
David, what do you think? Time. Just give it time. I don't want to say it in German.
I don't say anything.
Perfect. Beautiful. Amazing. Okay. And then somebody else put, until I've reached and I'm exhausted. That's what she put.
So she just thinks about herself.
Yeah. So I think that's interesting. Like,
what are your thoughts?
Okay. My thoughts are this. I think that, I think foreplay is very important. All the kissing, the loving, all of that. Yeah.
Actually, when does foreplay start? Like, is it during the date? Is it like
it could start
at dinner together? Is it like what?
Yeah. All the flirting, all of that stuff is great. Oh, I had seen such a good one. Hold on. It was this. Okay. Sex with foreplay is going to a restaurant and being able to enjoy the atmosphere, the lighting, having a good conversation before slowly digging into a tasty meal at your own pace. Sex without foreplay is somebody suddenly shoving a burger into your face.
I like that. I like the burger in my face.
So we can go with that. Yes.
Oh, man.
All right. So let me tell you this. Honest thoughts on this. Okay. Only your honest thoughts.
I'm so prepared.
I know. I love it. I love it. Honestly, I think these note cards are my thing.
Can I propose something?
Sure.
These are really great. Yeah. And I know you have like a stack right there. I'm seeing like 3 or 4. Do you want to move on with the prepared schedule and then we can leave these in for a little longer?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
That way there's always something to look forward to. And it's not like our normally regularly programmed thing is boring, but it's just different. And those are special for Valentine's Day.
I like that. Yeah. So just stay tuned. Spicy time will continue.
Spicy time will continue. Okay. So recently, well, not recently.
Does this deserve a jingle? I feel like it does.
Put a jingle. Some badass song. Yeah. That one's good. Leave it. Let me vibe to it. Let me feel it.
Why are you vibing like that?
It's just fucking like Wednesday.
You look like
Wednesday
you're not okay
song.
here, honey. This is
Okay.
Dennis. Let me vibe.
I'm just twitching like a cockroach. I got hit by Raid.
Oh my God. All right.
Okay. So we just spent the past 15 minutes discussing, intimate stuff or whatever, goals and all sorts of, companies have goals.
Yes.
Businesses have goals.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but their goals are different. It's like metrics and sales and all that sort of stuff, right? So a lot of brands prefer to be more professional and buttoned up while others try to be a little bit more edgy.
Okay. So like a buttoned up brand would be somebody like
Crayola.
Oh, they're buttoned up. Yeah.
They're buttoned up.
And then an unbuttoned brand would be somebody like
Scrub Daddy.
Scrub Daddy. Ooh, I like their TikToks.
So Scrub Daddy has a very popular TikTok where they talk about their product in a very edgy way.
Yes.
And then Wendy's is known for having a very popular Twitter.
I love Wendy's. Yeah.
So they like
Wendy
snap at people.
Taco. Wendy's against Taco Bell and McDonald's, and like, oh my God, I live for that feud.
They're calling out
Twitter.
Burger King all the time. They're like, the last time someone went to a Burger King is in the 90s. And like, they're just like really catty. It's funny though.
It is hilarious. I love that.
So Debbie, can you please pull up that number one TikTok, the one that's on top, and then put it on the screen for us?
What is it, Daddy?
Got you.
I think that's the Scrub Daddy one.
Scrub Daddy. Yeah. Here we go, guys. Listen to this. Scrub Daddy.
What's up, motherfuckers? You ready to get creamed? Well, I sure am. The Scrub Daddy Shift All-Purpose Cleaning Cream. Now that's what I'm talking about. Get creamed and clean this year with this awesome all-purpose cream cleanser.
Wow.
Scrub Daddy Shift All-Purpose Cleaning Cream. Available on our website. You little
Now that's how you sell a product. So they're creating like a tone, something different. Yeah, because how boring would it be? And this is the Scrub Daddy thing. And now you do this and that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're changing it up. I think that's amazing. I love brands that do that.
Yeah.
And who are some that you think also do that very well?
Well, before we move on to other ones that I have in mind, which is actually one that I'm wearing right here.
Supreme.
Supreme is pretty edgy.
Yeah, Supreme.
Do you think being in touch with memes and things that are currently relevant makes you as a brand more connected
100%.
with your target audience?
100%. However, I think it depends, right? What is your target demographic? Like, I wouldn't see somebody like what you said, Crayola, being that edgy. It doesn't make sense.
Not
Kids would be like, what the hell? Like, this sponge is talking to me. That's crazy, right? But it depends on your target. I think somebody that does it very well is like Old Spice, right? They have those fun, sexy kind of like, oh, my voice is deep type of like, spray this on, your woman's gonna love you, right? Great.
I think Prime is pretty edgy.
Prime, yeah, I don't know. I
don't think Prime itself though.
Well, first of all, thank you, Prime, for sending these. These are amazing. These are delicious. This is a new flavor.
David, can you put me on camera? I gotta model this thing. Hold up. Watch this on YouTube so you can see this.
This is the strawberry watermelon. Oh, it's delicious and nutritious. And please sponsor us. We would love to. We drink all your stuff.
So this is a limited edition strawberry watermelon, which we actually got just in time for Valentine's Day.
Bam.
Shabam.
Shabam, shabam.
You said it caused your coughing.
It didn't cause me
before
coughing.
the show.
No, it didn't. It was cold. So yes, of course, I should have had something warm.
I don't know. There seems to be another link there. Just click it. We'll find out what it is. I can't remember what link I put there.
Is this another edgy thing? Another Scrub Daddy one?
Yeah. They're so good.
Oh God, I'm scared. Here we go.
No audio.
Oh.
Put it.
So it has that one chin. So who is that?
It's the comma in the phrase. So okay, for any, I gotta explain it. Obviously, audio. We gotta get used to this thing. One says Scrub Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
The other one says Scrub Daddy.
Oh,
get it? Like
ew.
it's like that sexual innuendo.
What on earth? Scrub Daddy, what are you doing to me?
It's just a comma. Like it changes everything. I think it was great. Whatever.
That's funny.
For
whoever's doing their marketing, good job.
Yeah, everybody is talking about in the comments how that person deserves a raise.
Yeah.
In general, for me, yes, the brand needs to connect with my, philosophies or whatever. Sometimes I like being a little edgy and rebellious. Mm-hmm. Supreme is that, maybe
Supreme is a little too edgy.
Maybe Supreme is going to fall off at some point, but whatever.
I mean, sometimes, okay, I've been in lines with you. Yeah. They could literally say no to somebody just because. There's a little bit of attitude there. You know, I don't like that.
I think it's weird. They attract the crowd that they want.
I'm not a part of that crowd. However, my husband is, and somehow I'm in the line. I'm like the bubbly girl. And then there's like these big security guards like, yes, you can go in. I always smile. Now
that you reminded me, you know, it's kind of a coincidence I have Prime in my hand.
Because it's sponsored.
No, it's not. Hopefully one day. I had seen a TikTok about how in England they were undersupplied. Like they didn't have enough, right?
Yeah.
And that people were fighting over Prime just to take pictures online. Remember I told you?
Yeah, that's
at the grocery
great
store.
Marketing. Can you believe that?
And people were flying from the US to England with duffel bags full of Prime energy. And like people don't even care if the Prime has any juice in it. They just want the bottle to take pictures on social media about it. Can you believe that?
Unbelievable. Good marketing there. No, I mean, so kind of going off of that and like being in the know of memes, right? Bubba, if you do that, it's super distracting. So and I don't know what's going on. Like, all right.
Okay.
That was scary.
So Wednesday Addams dance. So I just got to do it.
All right. So that was last year. Okay. That was the last year thing.
That's true.
Which matter of fact, we're talking about that because it helps to be in the know with the times, right? So apparently there's a bunch of words that millennials have banned. Sorry. Opposite, that Gen Zers have banned from millennials. Okay. So I'll give you an example. If you use the word funsies, it's like,
I would never say that.
It's an ick.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah? I don't know why. Funsies.
Have you said funsies before?
I've said funsies. Funsies is a great word.
No, it's not a word.
Whatever. All you Gen Zers, whatever. Another one.
Literally our whole audience.
I don't give a damn. Another one is fur babies.
No, that's lame. No, fucking nah.
Jupiter's my fur baby.
You've never said that.
I put it in captions.
Don't.
I have.
Go back.
I don't care.
Edit that bio.
I will be myself and I will do it.
Fix that caption.
Here's another one. I did a thing.
Oh, that's that chuggy shit.
Does that really make you cringe?
All
that
three
chuggy,
of those.
The chuggy shit. Okay.
I did a thing. I bought a fur baby. Funsies. You just combine all three.
I'm appalled. Another one is adulting because they're like, dude, we're all in our late 20s, 30s and 40s. Please just stop. But I think that's interesting because there's been this huge trend with like adulting on YouTube. Everybody's freaking doing videos like in their 20s, I'm interested in the 30s.
We actually covered that in the last podcast.
We did. If you haven't checked it out.
The 19 living alone in New York. So if you're interested in those videos and what we think about them, go check out episode 2.
But here's why I think it is important, because I was using this one smiley that I thought was so cute. It's the smiley that now everybody says the overly aggressive smiley. It's literally the
normal smiley.
It's a normal smiley, but it's cute. But now I get it.
It's aggressive.
So it's like when somebody writes to you like, well, thank you very much. I'll think about it. Overly aggressive.
I want to throw that back at Gen Z because they overly use some terms.
Oh my God. Let's go there.
Okay.
I hate so many of their terms.
Gaslighting. The amount of times I've heard that in the past 2 years.
You're gaslighting.
I had never heard gaslighting before,
Used in every situation.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. There's that. Then there's the one that your cousin says all the time.
Purr. It must be hard because I know influencers who use the word purr, but they're not of the age to use purr.
Oh, come on. Don't go there.
No. So what I'm saying is I wonder, mostly influencers.
So you're that person. You're going to tell a woman not to dress
I'm not saying women. Did I say women? I said influencers.
It's the same shit. You're categorizing somebody into categories.
Shut up, Gen Z. All right.
I'm not.
Wait, let me finish. All right. There's a lot of people who obviously those words don't come naturally to their vocab, but they start inserting it.
Oh God, yes.
To be more with
the time.
Gen Z.
Here's one. Ready?
Okay.
Besties.
Yeah.
Bestie this, bestie that. Shut the fuck up. I'm not your bestie.
See, the
Stop.
thing is, no.
I feel like it's overplayed and it doesn't seem real. And that's the thing. Scrub Daddy's doing it right. It's authentic to their tone and their brand. But if all of a sudden you're like besties and this, it's like, where did this come from?
I don't care if you use the word bestie if you're in high school because everybody's probably doing it.
Dennis,
it bothers me.
I don't like that.
No. It bothers me if some 30-year-old that lives in New York starts using bestie.
But see, that bothers
just
me.
because they want to be with the times.
Why not? Why can't you? You wear Supreme. Don't little kids wear that?
I've worn Supreme forever.
Fuck boys wear Supreme. So what does that say?
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
What? Oh my God.
That's what everybody knows. Fuck boys wear Supreme. That's the whole vision. Right? So are you not allowed to fit into that if you want that?
Damn. Okay.
I'm just saying, if you're 30 years old, you can say a certain word. If you're 40, you can say a certain word, and you can dress however you want. And that's it. Mic drop.
Oh my
All right.
God. Damn. You got another thing, or are we gonna go with the actual thing?
Let's do one. Caso cerrado. Say it, David.
Caso cerrado.
Caso cerrado.
If you're Hispanic, you know what that is. Well, here's one. I guess we can go back to the spicy time. Do I have a little jingle or no
Spicy.
jingle?
Make sure this song is nice and spicy.
Let's see what
He doesn't know. You gotta learn them by heart, Debbie. He's just staring at what the words say. That's the one.
That's the
Wait, let it ride for a little bit.
All right. So, honest thoughts. If you were unfaithful in your relationship, should you tell your partner? Let's debate. What are the pros and the cons?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
If you were, okay, let's say this. If you were cheated on, would you like the person to tell you?
It depends, right? Yes. Okay. I mean, if I was the one being cheated on, of course, you'd want to be told. If you're the cheater and the person that you cheated with is like ends things, right? And like you're just alone again with your main person or whatever. Like, you know that if you tell them, like, things are done probably, right? It's just tough. It's weird. I don't know.
Well, they do
I've never been in this shitty situation, so it's like.
They do say that relationships, well, a lot of people say this. I personally agree that relationships are never the same after somebody cheats.
Agreed.
Because there's a lack of trust. Yeah. No matter how hard you try. Maybe therapy can help, but it's hard to start on a clean slate.
I think it's just knowing that they pick someone else over you.
Yeah. So then would you say, wouldn't it be better if that person, let's say if somebody wants to cheat, to just end the relationship prior to cheating?
No, because you ended the relationship to go and be with someone probably that you already had in mind.
That's terrible.
And then let's say that doesn't work. Perspective. And then you go back to your original person. Does that count as cheating because you ended a relationship to 100%. Go and do it and then come back?
Yeah, that's terrible.
So I heard about that. I saw I can't remember when, but like there was a person who ended a relationship and then all of a sudden was with someone else. Mm-hmm. And then came back and then they're like, why are you coming back? And he's like, well, at least I didn't cheat on you.
Ew,
like I dumped you first or we broke up.
Let's go there. Okay. I had a boyfriend. I had to go on vacation. Okay. This little boy was like, do you think that we should just end the relationship and when you come back, we can be together? I was like, I'm only leaving for a month. I already felt disowned. I was like, yeah, what the hell? Like, and then a month later, he was with somebody else, so that he had already been thinking about or whatever. Yeah. So that's a good point. That's terrible as well. So what you got to do is you got to pray to God against temptations. And at the end of the day, cheating is a choice, right? Yeah. And that choice has really bad consequences.
I think if you see someone that's attractive and they go by and you think of something, just smack yourself. Just be like, no.
Yeah. Well, I think that's kind of interesting because I think if you see someone that's attractive, it's kind of hard not to stare, right? So, yeah.
Have you stared at a man?
Yeah, of course.
What? How dare you? Well, you just accepted that you cheated on me.
I'm not cheating on you. Well, that's another thing. Okay.
Differently now.
Here's the thing. What is cheating, right? To some people, it might be like lust is cheating in some people, right? I think lust is cheating.
We were talking. Wait, I just gotta say something because it came to my mind.
And you gotta put the glasses on.
I gotta put the glasses on.
Go for it. Do your thing.
Right. We were talking about what is cheating, what constitutes as cheating, and if there's levels to cheating.
Yeah, you guys comment below. Like seriously, I'm really curious. What does that?
Let's say I kissed a girl versus I had sex with a girl. Right. Obviously, the sex is worse, but is there going back from the kiss, and is there no going back from the from the sex.
That's interesting. So there was something that went around the Try Guys, right?
Yeah.
And one of the guys got caught in a scandal, right? And when you and I found out what it was, we were like, wait, what?
It's just kissies.
It was just a kiss. But here's the thing. It was just a kiss for us. Because I think that even though we don't ever want to accept that in our relationship, I don't think that we would want to ruin our relationship over you all of a sudden kissing someone. I think if there's more to that, then I do have an issue with it. But that's kind of bad, right? It's almost like there's no boundaries. But it's like your love is so great that you don't want to ruin something just because like, for example, okay. Remember when we first started dating?
Yeah.
Okay. And I had just been with Dennis for a month. Okay. And I
think more.
So I went to Colombia and I got fucking drunk. It was bad. I don't drink nowadays, guys, but those are the olden days. And I ended up kissing someone.
Oh shit.
And I hid that for a while. And I was always so like, like I felt terrible, but I didn't know how to like.
You called me.
I called you. See, I don't even remember that.
You called me.
No.
Yeah. You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
So you called me. You were in a taxi. And you said, this was late at night.
Although you've never told me this.
And you said,
Although you've never told me that.
I just kissed somebody.
Although you've never told me that.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No, I don't. Oh
and I was like, Natalie, I'm so disappointed in you. I don't think this is right. You don't remember that?
No, I don't. I feel terrible. I thought I told you that one time that I told you when we sat down. This was a while. I think we were celebrating our 1 year anniversary.
You called me. And the thing is, you were with your cousins.
Oh,
and so what happened was, I think you wanted to tell me before anyone else told me. So you called me like right away.
How did you feel? That's terrible.
It's interesting because like I didn't take it too seriously.
We've never talked about this. It's crazy.
And it's like, it's just a kiss.
Yeah.
I don't know how hardcore of a kiss that comes from. Because that could be some. I
don't remember anything.
It could have been a fucking intense ass kiss. I don't know. It could have been a peck. So I don't know. That I don't know.
Oh, honey.
But I was like, it had only been a very little time. So I think that showed a little bit of character flaws. It kind of sucks.
I was very immature. But let me tell you something.
You said you're drunk and all this stuff, but like,
but let me tell you something. I agree with what you said. It did show character flaws. My throat just stopped. My throat literally said something. It does show character flaws, and I completely own up to it. And after that, I was like, this is terrible. And if I ever choose to do something like this again, like it's not right. And I don't know. It made me feel awful as a person. And I'm sorry that happened.
I expect a gift or food later.
Sure.
After the show. Okay, my turn. My turn. You got your fucking index cards and I got my shit planned.
No, these are all yours.
I wrote this shit a week ago. Okay. So there's a game. Hit me with a song, Debbie. Come on. Fun. Upbeat. No, that's not a song. Upbeat.
I think we really got to put some label on that.
That's the one. Leave it. Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is a new show segment called "Is That a TikTok Trend?" This is SpongeBob, girl. Are you kidding me? This is great.
Oh, I love it. It sounds like
So this is a game where I tell you a TikTok trend, and you tell me if it's real or not.
Oh God, I'm really petrified.
I'm curious for you to respond to this too, right? Es un trend.
I am alert.
Pero no se sabe si es verdad o falso.
What did you say?
Bro, I don't know how alert in English.
I learned.
Wait.
I didn't understand anything. Okay.
No, wait. The reason I'm laughing is because David, you speak very well, right? But the moment you
I just try my best give my best. No.
But I feel like the moment he gets on the mic, he forgets everything.
He forgets everything. His brain melts. Okay, wait.
We love
Debbie,
you.
can you hit me with the song again? The song.
That's why you're
one
going to English class on Tuesday and Thursday.
4-hour English class. Okay. So this is a game where I tell you a TikTok trend and you tell me if it's real or not. Si es verdad o falso un trend. Usted me dice si es verdad o falso. Okay. In the past couple of days, people have been taking a medication called Paragard. Okay. She's coughing. I'm sneering. Okay. In the past couple of days, people have been taking Paragard and going on a parasite cleanse. All right, you don't have to talk.
I'm not doing well. Literally. Like what?
It's an anti-parasite treatment. People then look at their poop to see if they have live or dead worms.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Is something going to come out regardless?
So I don't know. Right? So did this become a TikTok trend? People taking medication called Paragard?
I would hope nobody's putting their feces on the internet and showing it.
Debbie,
I would say false.
do you think people are taking parasite medication?
I think yes.
Okay. Are you good? He responded properly. Why are you laughing?
No, this Prime is doing something to me, I swear.
We're going to lose our future sponsor. Okay. So it is true, in fact.
It's true?
Yes.
People are doing that?
People are taking these parasite things and like cleansing their bodies.
And showing it on TikTok?
No, they're not showing like the poop, but they're like explaining what it looks like after the fact.
So it comes out?
They're like analyzing and they're like looking at little dead worms inside their poop and stuff.
No way.
Point for me.
Point for that. Yeah.
So you said no.
I said no.
And he said yes. Okay.
What? So what does it look like? Like, is it?
Apparently it's gross.
Is it good for you?
But we have a couple nurses saying that it's not safe.
And
we have a couple users, just everyday, homeopaths or homeopathists
why do you
or
go
whatever.
like that?
You know what a homeopath is or whatever?
Yeah, I do, but why do you do that? You're like,
because they fucking like
you're looking up to this guy, homophobe.
Because they're like third eye opening people.
Oh, wow. Okay.
A lot of people say it's real.
Okay.
Right? So I got a couple TikTok comments that were really funny. They said that this is a cultural shock trend to me because as a Brazilian, it is very common for us to take parasite pills once a year.
Because I believe, I don't know, maybe David could speak more to this. In Colombia, there's in fruit and stuff, there tends to be more
worms, parasites.
Yeah, because everything's more organic.
Yeah.
So
also maybe not as clean.
Right.
In terms of like processed foods.
Right. I know that my dad had parasites.
Yeah.
And he would literally just take the seeds of papayas. And that's like a cleanser.
I don't know about that.
And it comes out. I'm serious.
Ooh.
He said it.
David, in Colombia, did you take parasite medication?
I never take it.
No?
No.
Nunca lo purgaron.
Yeah.
Yeah? In the past?
Yeah, in the past.
I've never taken it.
With a little flask. Like, pequeño flask.
Oh, okay. A little.
Okay.
I've never done that.
¿Cuántas veces lo purgaron?
Like 2?
Twice?
Damn, that's
When
a
was
lot.
the last time?
Okay, this feels like an interrogation. Show your face. Show your face, though. I want to see your face.
How long ago?
5 years ago.
Why? Were you upset? Your stomach hurt?
I feel bad. Mom, I feel so bad. Can you give me something? And she, you have worms in your stomach. I say, okay.
You little sick boy.
Drink this and drink it. Feel bad and
do you remember?
After feel good.
Do you remember what might have caused your worms?
Nope.
You know what this reminds me of? There's a clip in Legally Blonde where she's trying to get the bad guy to like confess.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, yes, maybe.
What about you, Natalie? Have you taken Paragard or any
never
parasite
taken
stuff?
anything like that. Nope. However, I have had the seeds of papaya.
Did you check your shit?
I don't think I had anything. No, I've never done that really.
David, did something come out of your ass?
Nope.
No, okay. People with parasite or worms in their digestive system also have a huge craving for candy and chocolate and can't go a day or two without consuming any. So if you have big candy cravings or chocolate, you might have worms. There is this other thing that I've actually also heard about called diatheseous earth. It's like a powder. It's a natural, safe way to do it. No taste or nasty, like disgusting flavors or whatever.
This is your medical side coming out.
I guess.
Your biomedical engineer.
I read someone saying that it came out of their nose.
Oh, hell no. Absolutely.
I don't know if they were lying, but that was it for me. I almost bought it before that.
I've actually seen videos of people that say that if they take it, it can come out of their eyes. It can come out of their nose and their asshole.
Damn. Okay. I mean,
let's rate that. Which is worse? Come on.
The worst?
The worst.
The worst?
Fucking your eye.
I think the eye. Debbie, what do you think?
We know, but out of your asshole?
No, because out of
your ass is feeling
Wait, sorry. What?
Did you say nice or bad? I can't tell.
Bro, that comment is racist.
Okay, wait. Rating.
He said it felt nice. It would feel nice.
I don't think you can't feel anything. Okay. Wait, stop. If you're pooping, you can't tell. It just comes out with like your regular poop. I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be honest with you. I think coming out of your nose is weird.
But that gives me something. Makes me feel something.
Okay.
Weird.
Have you ever had like a long ass booger? And this is like too much information, but like it feels like it's pulling your brain.
No, honey, you're the one that got the nose surgery, not me.
I had no surgery.
Cosmetic.
And I had not cosmetic. I had a deviated septum.
I'm kidding.
Anyways, so I had these cotton swabs stuck inside my nose. After this episode, I'll actually post a video on Instagram if you want me to.
Do it.
So it's _it's_Dennis. But
seriously,
anyways,
go and comment because you guys know that video is wild. The way they remove that out of your nose. It comes
out of like the deepest part of your nose that you didn't. Natalie, what the fuck is wrong with you? So many people that are actually knowledgeable about intestinal issues spoke up and discussed that Paragard actually ruins the inner lining of your intestines. And people think that it's worms, but it's actually the inner lining of the intestine, and that the chances of you getting something like parasite in the US is very, very low.
That makes sense. Wow. Well, there you go.
So I had a couple questions lined up. Have you ever had intestinal issues?
I haven't. Thank God.
Parasites in general. What are your thoughts?
They exist, but I have never had them.
They exist. They live. So yeah, people in the comments pushing, holistic products. What are your thoughts about this?
Holistic products?
Yeah, holistic, like natural products. And I mean,
I like holistic stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little hippie at heart.
Cool.
And yeah,
I'm all pro medicine, but that's all me.
Yeah.
You got any questions? Yeah, you got next topic.
Next topic is
music.
Here's that. Okay. What screams? Let's do a scary one. Ready, guys? What screams what the hell? Okay. What screams insecurity, but most people don't believe that is insecurity? Ooh. What do you think?
You stole mine.
No, this is yours. This is all I got, Baba.
Oh, so you're following the script with your index cards?
Yeah. What else do you want me to do?
You skipped one.
Well, my bad. I can't help it. I have ADHD. Go.
Oh my God. What the hell? Okay. I'll line this up properly. Give me a fun one.
We're on vacation.
Awesome.
We're on the beach. Everyone.
So this is called Ask the Internet. This is a game where I bring up a topic from Reddit and we talk about the topic and discuss our thoughts. Ooh. So this topic, ready? I want to know both of your opinions. Is what are your thoughts about couples that live separately or sleep in separate bedrooms with different bathrooms?
Are they married?
Yeah, like legit couples or dating or whatever.
Interesting. Well, okay. I'm gonna be real. If somebody tells me that, I'm going to be like, that's a little odd. Tell me more. Why do you do that? Because one of my favorite perks of being married is being able to sleep with someone. Like, seriously.
Someone?
You.
Yes.
Yeah, with my significant other.
Be direct
with
about it.
Dennis.
Yes.
Garcia. Visha. So, yeah. I would say, okay, in my honest opinion, it's a little bit weird for me.
Yeah.
But I do feel like if your partner has bad sleeping patterns and maybe you're trying to break that, then it is beneficial to sleep somewhere else, right? So like, for example, let's say your partner gets home or doesn't like to sleep very well or likes to eat in bed. Ew.
You do that.
I don't eat in bed. No, I don't.
Yeah, I've caught you a couple times.
Dennis.
Popcorn.
Never. Bubba, I don't do that anymore. Come on. I don't do that anymore. That's gross. We don't eat in bed. Only on a very special occasion, like when we get Taco Bell at night. But that's it.
Those are the only occasions I got it. I think in my like lifetime of hearing people, it usually meant it was either like close to the end of a relationship, like things were not going well, right?
That's hard.
Usually if they're like, I slept on the couch in the living room, there was a fight.
The fact that they expose that too, I feel like that's another thing. Like if you're fighting with your significant other, personally, don't go around telling other people.
Yeah,
that's weird private to me. Yeah, when people start doing that. Also, I don't want to hear it because I don't know what you want me to do with that information. And second of all, it's like too personal.
Well, in terms of just people sleeping separately, I've always just assumed people fought. And that was what happened. Like people would, I'm so mad at you. I'm going to go sleep downstairs or in the garage or whatever. Right. Usually it's the guy that leaves, which is kind of messed up.
That's so true. Yeah.
The guy always gets kicked out of the bed.
But the times that we fought, I would leave. Yeah.
And this has only been like once or twice.
Yeah.
And in retrospect, there's stupid situations.
They're
I don't even
so
think
dumb.
that's
and I freaking sleep horrible.
I mean, like, peace out.
Yeah. And I get pissed because I'm like, now he gets the bed.
I slept good. Yeah.
This sucks.
Anyways, people's responses, right? We sleep in separate rooms because my husband snores and I have bad bouts of insomnia. So
that makes sense.
In terms of, medical issues and stuff like that, there's definitely a reason for it. Due to health issues, we both sleep better separately. This doesn't mean we never sleep together, but if either of us are having trouble sleeping, it's nice to have an option. Regarding bathrooms, so many arguments are avoided by having your own.
Wow, your own bathroom?
Having your own bathroom in your room. Like, surprisingly, this room that we're actively in right now, like filming the podcast, has a bathroom.
Yeah.
And then our master has a bathroom. The other ones don't.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're right. I can't imagine only having one bathroom.
Yeah.
Imagine. That's terrible. You literally take the longest shits.
In the next podcast, we're actually going to be talking about everything showers.
Oh, which has become a huge thing on TikTok.
A lot of girls are having trouble taking everything showers because they have brothers, sisters, many people, and only one bathroom that everybody shares.
First of all, you shouldn't be wasting that much water. Just kidding. I remember we got roasted over that video of us playing chess
in the shower. That took 5 minutes. Or less, maybe even less.
Yeah. But it's funny because people in the comments are pissed. Like, that's why that video has literally almost 300,000 likes. And all the comments are like, that's so messed up. You guys are ruining the environment, this and that. And it's like,
I'm pretty sure that the water that we use in our house is reused in sprinklers or something like that.
Yes, it is actually.
Another reason for being in separate rooms is my wife and I do this originally started because we worked opposite schedules. Absolutely the best thing for our marriage. We snuggle in bed together before sleeping, still have plenty of physical intimacy, but at the same time, both get to have the best sleep possible we can have in our own beds. Mm-hmm. So they're legitimately living separate lives at night.
It's kind of weird. Like I don't know why that reminded me of somebody like priving into questions that are too personal. Like I think it's very personal when girls will ask other girls, like, how often do you and your significant other sleep together?
It's too personal.
Yeah, it's very personal because now you're feeling like judged.
Yeah. If
you say something odd or not odd.
I think anything that's like, yo, is your wife's vagina big?
What the hell?
I'm just kidding. No one's
Who says that?
No one.
I hope not.
But that's an example of going too far.
And so what would you say to that person?
It's just about the right size.
Why do you give them information?
I'm kidding. No.
Tell them to mind their own business.
I wouldn't be placed in that situation.
Yes, you would, because you play Call of Duty.
It doesn't matter. No one's going to ask about what your vagina looks like in Call of Duty.
Effing other people's moms.
That's little kids. That's an Xbox thing. That's not just Call of Duty.
What's the craziest question you've heard on Call of Duty? Somebody asked.
Question?
Yeah, like or a statement.
Well, no, I had a crazy thing happen to me on Call of Duty on Xbox. So I was in high school and I had just moved here to Orlando, and there was like this weird kid. I think I had told you about this story.
Yeah, don't tell the story. Actually, that's kind of creepy. Don't tell that story. Seriously, I don't want to.
David, do you want to hear the story?
Maybe next time. Let's save it for the next episode.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. No, I'm gonna share it. Okay.
Fine, sure.
So the point is, this kid's really creepy. It's like that kind of kid in class that you're like, oh, this kid's weird. I got to stay away from him. But, I was friendly and I was new. So I wanted to talk to a lot of people. So this kid sends me an audio message through Xbox of him having sex with his girlfriend. Direct message to me only. Why?
Now you show your face expression.
Why wouldn't he? You look like
It looked a little bit like
an amoeba.
A sexy YouTube thumbnail.
Anyways, he picked me out of literally anyone that he knows to send a message to for that. That was creepy.
So what did you say back?
Didn't respond. Ignored it.
What happened next? Oh shit, my decorations.
It's like it's the ghost of that kid haunting me.
That's so weird. And he never apologized or anything?
No, I think he got arrested a couple of days later because he took brass knuckles to school.
What's that?
It's like this metal thing that you can put on your hands to like punch a lot harder.
Oh my God.
He was a weirdo, and he was like one of those like emo gothic kids.
Crazy guy.
Yeah, crazy. He was one of those kids with the black gloves that would do like raves and like would like dance like around, kind of weird. Watched a lot of Invader Zim. Have you ever watched that show? Invader Zim? No, okay.
No,
anyways.
I haven't. That's kind of sad.
So moving on. Next topic. Davi hit me with that song. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Dude, okay, that's enough. What screams insecurity? This is a question that you got ahead of yourself. What screams insecurity, but most people don't realize it?
Ooh, what does? There's so many things. Here are the weird ones that I saw on the internet.
Oh, so you actually looked it up. That's cool.
I did. I looked it up. I have my own answer, but these are the ones that they said. Big logos. Dennis.
I have a small logo on
like full on wearing like a Gucci tracksuit.
That's horrible.
Or
absolutely
like something
dreadful. Like that actually reminds me.
Oops, my alarm for 4:45 so I can end work on time and be a perfect lady.
It's a Friday and we're just filming 2 podcasts.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. So one of the things that was kind of like gave me a little bit of insecurity for someone or whatever was we were at like a creator party and people were giving out expensive gifts.
Oh, that made you feel insecure?
For everyone in there. I was like, you gotta like give good gifts because then you're gonna look terrible.
Can we talk about that? Let me tell you guys. Okay, I'm in LA and I finally get invited to like this influencer party. Let's call it that, right? And yes, so the party was a white elephant. So what did I take? I took some cute little slippers, these dumpling slippers, and I put in that's it. I think that's what I took, right? That and like money, right? Because a white elephant gift is supposed to be relatively cheap. Well, these influencers are freaking getting out Gucci tracksuits, kitchen made things.
And it wasn't kitchen made, it was Smeg.
Smeg.
It was a Smeg.
What else was there? Louis Vuitton.
Batter thing.
Louis Vuitton
purses.
And Dennis.
That's
no.
crazy.
And here's the other thing. And so I made Dennis because a white elephant's supposed to be funny.
Can you believe what I took, guys? Can you believe what I took? I took a can of tuna.
Because I thought it would be funny if somebody opened it, right?
I took a can of tuna and I taped a $100 bill to it. And I was so embarrassed when people started taking out like their good gifts.
Yeah.
I went to the train. I took my gift out of there. I was like, no.
Here's the thing. We didn't get the memo. And like, what the hell?
I thought white elephant was supposed to be bad gifts.
Me too. So we took that tuna. Imagine what they would have said if they had opened it.
$10,000 Gucci tracksuit.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
That was wild.
So that's insecurity to me. Like giving a gift of that high level.
But they're fucking rich.
But they're insecure.
Is it? Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, you guys comment below.
What are some of yours?
Okay, so some of mine, like what I really believe is,
or whatever you can share, you can say.
What I believe is like whenever you're achieving something and somebody belittles you for it, right? So for example, like I went to the gym and we all these girls were talking about how we're Hispanic, and then they asked me, where are you from? And so I said, I'm from Colombia. Or no, they told me about my accent. So I was like, where are you from? Oh, Colombian, blah, blah. And then later down the line, I end up saying I was born in Chicago. And this girl is like, you're not even Latina. What? I didn't say anything, but I was like, I hate that. Like, what makes you Latina? Like, really? Like, my first language was Spanish. I was raised with my Colombian parents. I ate their food. I've been pretty much like, I love the culture. I embrace it.
Travel to Colombia every year.
Is there some kind of checklist that I have to like, I think it's a terrible thing. Like, what makes you, Latina? So I don't know. I have pride in like where my family comes from. And I find that to be very rude when someone tells me that.
I had a friend that when I lived in Rhode Island, he was born in Colombia, but then he moved to Rhode Island when he was like 3. Right. And his Spanish was trash. Trash.
It's so mean.
like vocal fry.
Like Jono Sabo.
Jono Sabo.
Jono Sabo, right? Edwin, or what is it? Eduardo?
The Edgar cut. Yeah. Jono Sabo.
Jono Sabo.
So it was bad, right? So my Spanish is pretty good. It's not the best, but like it's there.
Let's prove it. Prove that your Spanish is
what
good.
The hell? Have you ever been put on the spot and someone says speak Spanish? What the fuck are you gonna say?
Hola.
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 Hola. Jono Sabo. Okay.
Jono Sabo.
So
Dennis doesn't speak Spanish.
Don't compare me to this kid, even though he was born there. Like that's where it ends. Like he was white.
That's where it ends.
He was white. Dennis like he was American.
Yeah.
And even his parents were the type that like adopted American traits and habits, and even like the way that they ate was different. They totally dropped their Colombian persona, switched to American. So is he more American than I am? I mean, not Colombian than I am. I mean, I highly doubt it. Anyways, insecurities.
Yeah, it goes back to the point of like, it's not for anyone to define you or put you in a box of like who you're supposed to be. So that's a really big one.
I hate to say it, but there's a Gen Z term that fits this.
Tell me.
That topic. Gatekeeping.
Gatekeeping. So what about that? I don't understand.
Just gatekeeping, like saying who can and who cannot, like.
Oh, that's insecurity?
Celebrate something or you do something or whatever. Just gatekeeping in general just sucks.
Here's 2 more and then yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Loud music blasting in your car or engine.
No, mufflers. Loud mufflers. On a shitty Honda Civic. A shitty Honda Civic with a loud muffler. Terrible.
Baba. Oh my God.
He's looking at me.
I have a Honda Civic.
Yeah, no. What are you supposed to say?
No. What I'm saying is Honda Civics don't make noise. Unless it's like an SI or it's like a special type of Honda Civic.
Going off of that, what makes somebody else insecure is when you can't make fun of yourself. See how David laughed? And he was like, yeah.
David gave me a stare through that mirror over there.
Shit. He's like, I'm going to make you look like an idiot on this podcast.
So the mufflers, they're playing the loud music. And then tell me one more.
Another one is changing your views and your values based off of who you're talking to. So you just change for people. I think that sucks, right? Because it's like you're not being authentically yourself. And then eventually you fall into the trap.
Wishy-washy
people. I've been there. I've been that person because I want to please others. But then I realize it makes you look so horrible in the end because you can't stand for anything.
Yeah,
really.
I think if the same person changes the way of that they carry themselves multiple times throughout the day, depending on who you're with.
You're like, who are you?
Like, who are they really?
What do you represent? What a great fun time we've had, right?
Yeah. You mean like it's the end?
we hit an hour. Yeah.
Let me give just 3 quick answers because these insecurity topics are good. Okay. When you achieve something or improve your life in any way and their first instinct is to tease or make fun of you, instant jealousy. Always having something negative to say when something good happens to someone else.
Jealousy.
When they find a point that makes them look better than the other person and continues to overstay on that point.
Jealousy.
Never apologizing. Some people twist the story, change the way it happened, and retell it so convincingly that they'll believe their own nonsense. Jealousy. Envious. And
thank you guys for not being jealous and envious. Make sure you rate this podcast a 5 stars. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us over on Instagram and every other promo that there is. We love you. Thank you for being here on our 3rd episode of Natalie and Dennis Show.
And if you're watching this podcast while you're driving, you don't have to watch because guess what? We're on Spotify and we're on Apple Podcasts.
Oh, wow.
Listen to this beautiful voice. You don't got to look at my face. You can look at my face when you're getting home.
And don't forget, David has a beautiful voice too. We're over and out. David, you want to say goodbye?
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Nice.